Hello, this is Dylan, and today I'm going to be doing an in-depth review, not very in-depth, about Spider-Man Miles Morales. First, we're going to start with the sound. The soundtrack on this is amazing. It's not very loud right now because I want you to be able to hear me and not get distracted over this amazing soundtrack. Oh, superhero landing. Deadpool would be proud. Basically, the soundtrack in this is amazing. When you're swinging around, you can just hear amazing like sounds, and just sounds like Spider-Man. Kind of sounds like if the Tobey Maguire soundtrack was put in this game, but a bit like more modern. And there's a lot of Easter eggs in this game, which I'm not going to really talk about. But if you do want to talk about, if you want to hear about it, then just watch a YouTuber called PlayStation Grenade. He has a lot of Easter eggs for the first Spider-Man game and this Spider-Man game, which I think is pretty cool. I've watched him and yeah, it's pretty good. The sound is just amazing. When you're fighting people, when you like finish someone and you hear that, just sounds so good, and it makes you feel like, wow, I've just killed him. Well, not killed him, like, wow, I have just beaten him. Just sounds like so much better than just it having a punch sound. So I'm just going to right now go to a look, people are fighting. You hear that? You may have heard it over the not heard it over the electric, but look now. What I'm trying to get, like when you knock someone out, you hear. There you go. Just makes me love this game even more. Oh, finisher. Is there anyone left? Oh, look, finisher. And the finisher's amazing. Like, that's so cool.
Thanks. If you hadn't been here...
I'm glad you're okay.
Whee. Now we're going to do the gameplay. Really, in my opinion, if for the audio and everything like that, and the looks of the game, I pick Miles Morales and the swinging, but the story is so much better in the original Spider-Man. I'm not saying you shouldn't get this game. I'm just saying, if you're someone who's like, wow, I want a really long story, get the PS4 Spider-Man game. If you don't care if the story's a little short, but it's still very good, then you, well, would want to play this one, but still, you should still get the original Spider-Man. I have, but I played this one first. For some reason, I don't know, I just felt like it, I don't know. And like, if you like the story, or if you want to, don't want to hear spoilers, well, I'm going to try and do it as spoiler-free as possible. So, basically, Miles Morales is Spider-Man, and he lives in Harlem with his mum after his dad died in the birth game, and then he his friend came over, whose name is Finn, and they had Christmas dinner because it was Christmas, like how the game is set in winter. And then Spider-Man swinging around, and then he finds I think the first time he finds the underground is when they attack Roxxon. One, they attack, and then Miles blows up a bridge by accident with an energy source, which I'll not say the name of because it's still a spoiler. And then he basically fights them, and then the Tinkerer is Finn, and then he has to try and stop her because she's trying to do something which he thinks won't do that much, but it'll do loads more damage than she thinks. So Miles tries to stop her, and then she blows herself up. So basically, you should just skip past this part if you don't want to hear any spoilers. Right, so the story is good, and there's this thing called the like, basically it's like a friendly neighborhood app where you swipe to the side and do quests for people. Like, can't find my pigeons, my truck stuck, feast stolen, toys stolen. It's pretty cool.
Heads up. The Underground and Roxxon are trading shots.
Swinging. Next is going to be swinging, and talking about swinging. When you swing, you can do a couple tricks like that.
I gotta step in.
And stuff like this. And then you can do like an inverted dive, which I don't know how to do. I'll eventually know how to do it. And you can do tricks like you can do that. Oh, and this. Oh, and that's why you need a Jim Spider-Man game. Oh, and this to build up speed. And then, like, you can barrel roll. I think you barrel roll by... Oh, you pressed, square.
Some prisoners have taken hostages inside a store.
And you have like a Tony Hawk type thing, where it's like when you're swinging, you do a trick. Does like, it says like rates your stuff, and I think that's pretty cool. You can just swing around the city for ages, just doing cool tricks and stuff like that. And swing upside down, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Gadgets. Gadgets are probably one of the most important parts of the game. If you don't have gadgets, then really the game's going to be possible, but not as possible. Your main ones are the web shooters. These can web up people, well, not just civilians, but like this. Oh, crime! I can show you.
Oh my. Sorry.
I can show you. Oh look, basically,
This was our Everest back in the day.
when webbing up someone, looks like this. This isn't really a gadget, but I just ended it. Basically, there's something called a Venom dash. And Venom, basically, don't get mixed up with Venom, the supervillain or hero, whatever you'd want to think it is, as basically it's bioelectricity. Basically, punch someone electrocuted if you're not very smart. I'm a nerd. No, I'm not. And then there's one of my favourites, the invisible, because I suck at fighting this game. And when you try and do the Venom, when you don't have any Venom in the tank, it just does that. I find that pretty cool. Oh, shut up! No one. There's like a Danny cast and a JJ Jameson podcast thing. This is one of my favourites. It's a hollow drone which will fight by your side. and you can do 2 of them at a time. And then there's a remote mine, which you press down, and then if you press L3, it will electrocute it. I think you can make more things, but oh yeah, you press here, then you go to gadgets, and you press on them. This is a live wire. This is a increases the basically this is upgrades. You can't. We can get web bombs, but I think yeah, that's basically you can get all of the. I think you can get all of the gadgets that you can get in the old game, but yeah. Basically, there's a web bomb which you shoot and it webs everyone near it. There's an electric web which electrocutes them, a bit like Miles's Venom, but it's not as strong. There's I think there's something else, but really I've forgotten. But yeah, it's a lot of gadgets, and you can probably get used to them after a while. Now we're probably going to get into the most important part of this game.
Hey, got word of a donation down near you.
Oh, the map. Basically, it's just set in New York. You've got, I think, the whole island of maybe Manhattan, Financial District, Chinatown, Greenwood, Midtown, Hell's Kitchen, Upside, Harlem, Central Park, Upper East Side. Yeah, you've got really everything, and you've even got the raft and Rikers. They're prisons where all the main villains are kept. Yes, but that has been a full review of Spider-Man Miles Morales. And if you want to look at suits and stuff, then watch PlayStation Grenade's video. He's a very good YouTuber. This has been Dylan from, well, I'm thinking of changing my YouTube channel name, but I might keep it. This has been Dylan from Fortnite Boy and Numbers. And I will now say goodbye.